Probably lately. I do more complaining than anything else, but I guess COVID, you've got a lot of free time on your hands, you know, to complain. But I'm going to explain my reasoning as to why I am complaining. And yeah, basically, I just played firebase C for the first time. Um, and it just sucked. Like, I've gone into a public game. I thought, right, what can I do? Like, I've done the solo mama back shit. Yeah, I've done that. I'm like, alright, okay. What else can I do now? I've got the trophy. I'm platted. Do I want to go out and do the veteran campaign and plat the game? Or do I want to play the firebase C? I thought, right, okay, I've not played firebase C before. I've not seen really much to do about it. I knew little bits and bobs from what I was told. But I'd never played the map, never stepped foot in the map, not even on my own. You know, in the old days, I'd be up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's how much I loved zombies. Just to boom, as soon as that downloads and I'm on it, one of the first people on the game. You know, and I just ain't got that excitement for it anymore. Especially now it's got worse. Like, it hasn't got better, it's got worse. Like, they might be growing their fan base more, so that they think, oh, you know, it's more successful than what it was because of what they're doing. But it's so dissatisfying and disappointing. Like, I've just got into a game and the Easter egg is done. No effort. I got a Ray K. I shot a thing, picked it up. What else? Kept a zombie a couple of times. Other people kept a zombie a couple of times. You know, got these mimics trapped in these little things, and boom, like, it's so easy. Like, where is the, like, I don't feel good about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like, oh, I've just sat here for 3 days trying to do this. I failed twice, and now look, boom, I've done it. Like, it's just literally, I feel like I could just go in there and piss it on my own, and it's just pathetic. Like, what is the point? Like, that's not a challenge. Games are supposed to be challenging, and alright, they might not have had the player base because it was that challenging to a point where all these silly little kids couldn't get it done. You know what I mean? You'd have the communities, people screaming, now someone help me with blah blah. Someone, you ain't got no one screaming you to help you with this. Just go in a public game and you'll be able to get it done. It's that easy. No effort. You don't even have to be a good player. The boss fight, oh, that's laughable. The boss fight is laughable. It can kill you if you go too close. So here's an idea: don't go too close. Shoot it from a bit farther back. Zombies weren't even coming on me really that much anyway. You've got a Ray K, which you can just shoot the power mode, the alternative ammo on the floor, and boom, they're slowed down. Whip out your shotgun if you need to, or go to single fire, shoot the bloody ball, boom, they're all exploding. And like, it's just like, wow, you know, or put brain rot on your shotgun. It's super effective against these mimics. Plus, you can turn the panzers. Boom, you know. I'm just sitting there firing my rake at this thing. It's doing nothing to me. Throwing out these little flame balls that done nothing. Boom, just dodge them or run away from them if you're a bit burnt. You can buy perks in the boss fight. You can pack a punch in the boss fight. You can buy ammo in the boss fight. Like, this is made for you to give the controller to your grandmother and go, here, do this. And she'll be able to do it. They've made it for babies because they want everyone playing it. Because then, like, everyone can do it. But, like, at what point is that going to make this game successful? Like, is it really? Like, are people not going to just, like, be dissatisfied, like, and lose the hype of it once they'd like? Because I'm not going to do that again. I'm never going to do that Easter egg again. Never. Never ever again will I do that. As a good player, that is not a challenge. That is just a waste of my time. That. and it don't take long, but I still wouldn't waste my time to do it. Around 19 or whatever, I think it took, and it weren't like we were keeping zombies really. I think a couple of times, and that was just so he could catch the mimic. The geezer, one of the geezers was catching the mimics. As I say, I didn't know much. As I said, boom, no one had their mic on. I was mucking about, making fun of their names, like going, "Oh, angry dude, you always angry, are you?" The other one was called Soul, something Soul. I captured your soul. I was like, "Oh, that's not nice, mate. Catching people's souls, is it?" And they turned their mics on. I got them talking, and I'm like, "Boom, yeah, what you doing, Easter egg? Yeah?" They're like, "Oh, we all need to be communicating to get this done." I'm thinking, like, no, it looks shit. It looks easy. And sure enough, there you go. He's inviting me one of them. Sure enough, it's done. First time, piece of piss. Like where? Like what? Am I supposed to want to go and do this again now? Is that what they're saying? Because I tell you what, fuck do I? What a load of shit. What a load of shit. I will not buy the next Zombies game if it's like this. I will not buy it now. I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll wait for it to come out, and if it's like this, it ain't getting my money. I'm not getting my money. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. Because it's just, they think they're helping, but they're not helping. They've basically shoved a load of horse manure in us dedicated zombie player faces and said, well, guess what? We don't really care about you guys. We care about the money. So we're now going to try and appeal to, you know, the next generation or the 50% of the players who previously couldn't get to round 10. You know, I could get to round 10 standing still without moving in the game. Just standing there. I wouldn't even move and just turn around shooting, and just things are coming out the window shooting them or whatever, you know what I mean? I've done round 60 stab kills only when Black Ops 4 come out, when I thought it might be a Dark Ops card. Just running around stabbing all the zombies. You took like, obviously I got the Bowie knife, but you're still talking like 3, 4, 5, 6 stab kill. Getting this done, you know, just to try and see if it was a Dark Ops card. Things like that, you know. I've set a bar on these games. I've competed against world records. I've run a community for the zombie players. I've done my own challenges where you do no juggernaut games, or where you do, I split the map in two, and two people at the start of the game is at random. You get placed on different sides of the maps, and you can't step on the other people's side of the maps, and the first team to go down. You know what I mean? And you're going to get different perks depending on what way you've started and all that. You know what I mean? I've done all sorts of things with this game, and they have ruined it. They have destroyed it. This game is no longer the game that it once was. And yeah, alright, you might have been struggling, and you might not have had the people playing it, but it weren't because it was too hard. It was because you were making shit maps with shit Easter eggs, and nobody wanted to do them. That's what it was. You made a couple of shit zombie games, right? Infinite War weren't shit, right? But it did lose a lot of people's interest. A lot of people did not like it. They all were screaming, "Can't wait for World War Two." World War Two come out and it was shit, right? Black Ops 4 come out. You had all the blue screens. It ruined the game, right? It ruined the game. You remade maps after map. People didn't like that. You used old content. There was no new content. It did not feel the same. It was not good. It was repeated. It was boring, and people did not like it. So you done 3 games on a trot where you fucked up the fan base and you basically ruined everything yourselves. You did that, right? You made it so that, you know, Infinite Warfare, World War Two, and then Black Ops, all of them were disappointing, and you decided, hang on, what can we do to rescue this? Let's get all of them players that couldn't play before hooks on the game, make it really easy so that any prick can do it. You can stand in a corner with Ring of Fire, pop that and get to round 400, even if you've got no skill at all. And all you good players, now, go do one. Well, guess what? I'm going to do exactly that, and I'm sure many other people will. This game is not what it once was, and it can go bye-bye for all I care.